What is going on, guys? Welcome to this new video I'm doing today. Now basically what I'm doing is a cream mode experiment. Now basically what one of these is where you obviously like maybe predict maybe future seasons or how teams could do in other leagues if we compare them. So in today's video I'm doing what the 2018-2019 season in the English Football League could look like. So obviously I've put all the teams that obviously in the different leagues apart from League Two. We obviously the bottom two at the minute. Obviously you can't obviously be relegated on the game at the moment, obviously because there is no National League. And since the playoffs haven't happened yet, obviously I've done that. I've put the team who's first in the playoffs, so obviously in the Championship and in League One I put third place, in League Two I put fourth place in the leagues. So in the Premier League obviously West Brom, Stoke and Southampton, the current bottom three, and they're being replaced by the current Championship top three, which is Aston Villa, Wolves and Derby. In the Championship, obviously the current bottom three is Barnsley, Sunderland and Burton, and they've been replaced by Shrewsbury, Wigan and Blackburn. In League One, the four teams are currently bottom of Poor, Rochdale, MK Dons, AFC Wimbledon and Bury, and they've been replaced by Accrington, Luton, Wycombe and Notts County. So I'm obviously in League Two, obviously haven't made any changes in relegation, so I'm going to be Arsenal. And it's pretty much just see where teams would finish. And obviously I'll be giving the game a brief update, halfway through the season, see where the teams are. And obviously this is what the season obviously could look like. I'm saying be Arsenal mainly because I'm Arsenal, even though I might not even beat Arsenal. Actually, I'm gonna even Arsenal I might not even beat Arsenal. I'm not going to jump into it just because I can't be arsed. And yeah, guys, I'll get back to you once the season has. Right, guys, I've just logged into the career mode now. Obviously got everything set up here as you do. Obviously, still got Sanchez, which is a bit weird. Obviously, I'm pretty sure EA will obviously update the Premier League teams. It's kind of weird that because obviously oh wait, no, it's because it's current customized, isn't it? I'm such an idiot. My bad. But yeah, obviously loading the cream one now. Obviously just these obviously the league tables. Obviously I'll give it off a Gothic. This is why I might do as many things live in the future. If I keep mucking up like that. So guys, these are what the. Not bad. So these are what the leagues will look like next season. Fucking hell! Look at Man United and Man City. Look, freaking starting at 13th and 14th place. That's quite low for them. Obviously you got quite a lot of teams obviously up there. Look at the top 8. Look how busy that is. I don't know why it just looks busy. Obviously then you got the Championship, which doesn't look as busy. It does look really busy at the bottom though. League One looks near enough the same. And then League 2 looks near the same as well. And then I'm skipping to the 1st of January, which will be the halfway mark in all the leagues at least. Obviously in the EFL, it might not be. Obviously it'll be 2 games in. So January the 1st, skipping it there. And yeah, let's see what happens in the actual. Right, guys, we are at January the 1st. Let's go and see how things are going on. So my manager rating is currently 78, so it isn't bad. So Arsenal can't win that much. So I think I'm going to go into other leagues just because it'll be quicker. See where people are at the halfway mark. Be very interesting to see how they're doing, as you would expect. So in the Premier League, Manchester City are top of the league as they are this season, but obviously not by as many points, obviously by only 3 points. And Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United obviously in top 4 as they are at the moment. Then obviously Spurs, Arsenal. After that, West Ham, Watford, Huddersfield, Bournemouth. Run up the top 10. The relegation zone, we've got Wolves at rock bottom after just 16 defeats and 21 games, not very good. Then followed by Derby, who also came up, and then Newcastle. Brighton 17th, and Aston Villa, obviously another new promoted team who are on 16th. So now they're having the worst season ever. In the Championship, Stoke, Southampton, top of the Championship by quite a bit, like 7 points. And obviously got Stoke in second, who are ahead of West Brom by 10 points. Obviously, the 3 relegated sides obviously occupy the top 3 at the moment. Obviously Norwich, Sheffield Wednesday and QPR round off the playoffs. And the relegation zone, obviously, at the minute has two of the teams who came up. If Wigan, Athletic and Shrewsbury, obviously rock the bottom two, Millwall joining them. And Blackburn, obviously, the other promoted team, they are currently in 17th. So they're having a reasonable season, I suppose. In League 1, Sunderland are top of League 1 by 2 points, Portsmouth in second. Charlton, Scunthorpe, Notts County, who actually won the promoted side, and Rotherham round off the playoffs. In terms of other the relegated sides, Barnsley 13th and Burton 16th. They have Mez. And the teams who came up, Accrington 23rd, Wickham are 21st. Who else came up? Luton 14th, said down quite good. So yeah, Sunderland and Notts County, they're doing the best of League 1. And in League 2, MK Dons, as you would expect, are top of League 2. Bury are in third. Let's have a look. Rochdale are 13th. And AFC Wimbledon are actually in 22nd. So they're actually having quite a bad season. But obviously it's quite tight between the bottom three. So yeah, out of the bottom, in the EFL, obviously the first place are all occupied by the teams who obviously got relegated. Obviously not in any specific order. So obviously now going to skip into May the 14th, where obviously that'll be mark the end of the season. And then we'll see where the teams are at that point. Right guys, we are at May the 14th. It's the end of the 2018-2019 season, as we'll call it. And Glasgow manager rate not looking good, 53. Let's go and see how the teams have finished in the season. I'm actually looking forward to this. So they're predicting that Manchester City will win the Premier League by 1 point, win on the final day. Chelsea, Liverpool and Tottenham getting in the Champions League, obviously Manchester United, and they're finishing 5th. Arsenal finishing 8th. That's not very good. I'm not going to lie there. West Ham and Leicester finishing above them. Bottom 3, and then the 3 teams that came up from the Championship will be going straight back down. Aston Villa, Derby and Wolves will be playing in the Championship next season. Newcastle ended up finishing 14th. They had a much better second half season. Huddersfield absolutely had an absolute meh second half season and they're finishing 15th. But we know they're still a Premier League club, and so are Brighton. Obviously, them 3 obviously came up in 2017, still in the Premier League in 2019. So obviously they all consolidating their places there. In Championship, it's finished the same way at the top. Stoke and Southampton getting the automatic spots, obviously Southampton winning the league by 2 points. West Brom, Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds and Norwich getting in the playoffs, obviously Leeds replacing QPR. There, bottom 3. Wigan that end up staying up at the expense of Blackburn. Millwall stayed up at the expense of Preston, and Shrewsbury finished bottom. And Shrewsbury got finished by quite a margin, getting relegated by 15 points. 15 points dear of Blackburn. And obviously Preston getting relegated in the final day. Obviously finishing a point behind Wigan. League 1, Sunderland ended up cruising in League 1. I won't say cruising, obviously. Actually, I won't say cruising at all. And obviously, then finished top. Obviously, putting this top. I think it's like 6 points clear of Rotherham, who ended up finishing second. Obviously, Rotherham, obviously returning to the Championship after a 2-season absence. Portsmouth, Scunthorpe, Charlton, and Plymouth in the playoffs. So Plymouth obviously almost getting relegated the previous season. Now in the playoffs. Notts County ended up crashing out. Barnsley and Burton are much better. So now season both getting top half finishes. At the bottom, Accrington couldn't really get used, couldn't adjust to League 1 and just going straight back down, finishing joint. Bottom, Wickham, the other promoted side, finished 21st. Luton had a meh second half season, finishing 19th. I'm obviously known as County finished 8th, so he had a good season. Just missed out in the playoffs. League 2, Coventry, again obviously had a 2-season absence from League 2, from League 1, so they'll be going straight back up. Bury and MK Dons obviously just came down today, they'll also be going straight back up. Playoff wise, Swindon, Cambridge, Colchester and Chesterfield. The other 2 relegated sides from League 1, Rochdale finished in 12th and AFC Wimbledon finished 21st, so they didn't have the greatest season ever. And guys, I'm not going to skip ahead to I think probably end up being like June something. I'm gonna skip ahead here to June the 12th, because obviously that will be when the playoffs will have finished. Even though I can't really see the playoffs, but who cares? So guys, that's how the 2018-2019 season will end up panning out. I tried to stop the simulation there. So obviously, they are predicting that Aston Villa, Derby, and Wolves will that they won't last the season in the Premier League. Also, all going straight back down. And they're predicting that Southampton and Stoke will come straight back up, and that West Brom will. West Brom probably most likely join them. You know, they only got playoffs, but you know. And I also predicted that Blackburn Truth would end up going straight back down after not sticking it out in the Championship. Wigan just staying up at the skin of their teeth. League One predicted that Sunderland obviously will go straight back up, and that would be it. In terms of like Women League One, obviously, the 4 teams that came up from League Two would obviously two of them would get relegated, and the other two would end up staying up, and obviously the other two from the Championship obviously having a mediocre season. And League Two obviously predicted that two of the other relegated League One sides would go straight back up, and also predicting that the other two would end up having consolidated seasons of finishing 21st and 12th. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if new, because I'm making it very good and episodes. If you guys want me to do more cream mode experiment videos, and do let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any suggestions, then let me know about them as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you.